The house of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the house of desperados, desperate for power. Right, left, center, they are desperate for power. Tinubu is desperate for power. Remi Tinubu is desperate for power. Seyi Tinubu is desperate for power. Folashade Tinubu is desperate for power. The way Tinubu grabbed power to the presidency up till today, nobody can explain it. He did everything the unthinkable to get power, to get to where he is. Broad day robbery. After that, Remi Tinubu began. He started moving around Nigeria, trying to become people's mommy. Now my mama be this, so we not get another one. And people say, now your mama be that too. They reject her. She's trying to become people's mommy. By force. Seyi Tinubu has been accused by Nance, Atiku Abubakar, of Nance, of hijacking Nance, accused of being the one that attacked him. Desperate for power. Going around Nigeria, desperation. What is it with the house of Tinubu and power? Today, just today, Fola Tinubu, Tinubu's daughter, the one that crowned herself the Iyanoloja of Nigeria, he went to Edo State to test her shenanigan, to test her desperation for power. But thank God for the Oba of Benin.
Our culture here, you said to inaugurate, what is that? To inaugurate the market leaders. Are these market leaders in here? But do you know the role of Indian in Benin culture? Do you, if I may just quickly ask you, Madam?
The affair of the trader.
Thank you very much. And every year has a special relationship with the partner. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Oba Atobe, he said. Oba Atobe, he said. The Oba of Benin put her in check. No twisting of the story. They gave it to her straightforward. Thank God for tradition. Any community, any state that loses their tradition, you are gone. For Lashade, if I'm correct, Tinubu, when he went in company of the governor's wife, Edo State governor's wife, with one, I don't know who is that. They went to the palace and said, we want to come and greet you because we want to inaugurate the Yaloja of the market, blah, blah, blah. When she was done, the Oba of Benin went to tradition and told her, the tradition of Edo Benin does not know what is Iyanoloja. They asked her, what is Iyanoloja? She couldn't explain. They told her, in the culture of Benin, in the tradition of Benin, we only have Iye in the markets. And these people, they are not politicians. Their selection is spiritual. Market women choose their Iye. And these here are traditional practitioners. Because it will appear that most of Christians has been compromised. That's why you will see a pastor, politician, a pastor that has been compromised by tradition, by politicians. But they told her, we don't do this thing. You see this in Yanology, we don't do it there. We don't do that in here. He said the market leader are selected by the women. And those leaders, they work with the palace. They are not just normal, they are spiritual. They are traditional sacrifice that have to be done. So it is not open for politicians to hijack. It is not open for politicians to manipulate. Thank God for the Oba of Benin. I wonder, we are waiting for the day Iyanoloja we cross head bridge to tell us, to say to the Southeast, I have come to inaugurate the Iyanoloja. When it comes, I don't want to preempt I don't want to preempt. It is a cultural thing. It is a traditional thing. That is what the Oba of Benin made her understand. This desperation for power should end in Lagos. Don't bring it here. We don't do that here. You see in Edo State, we don't do that in there. No carry and go Benin. No carry and go Ikpobahi markets. No carry and go Ubo markets. No carry and go regrow. We know they do. You see that? We don't do that here. The markets. So if you are listening to me and your tradition has weakened so much that one day for Tinubu from the house of Desperado will show up in your state and say he want to institute in a Yanoloja. He said he want to inaugurate. And because you don't have tradition and custom, your politicians will open the door for him. Maybe in this case, they will invite your traditional ruler to go and meet her, because that's what has been happening in certain region. They will desecrate the tradition and custom of your place. The Oba told for Tinubu, we don't do that here. Don't bring that alien desperado practice you do in Lagos. Don't bring it in Edo State. Edo not be Benin. Edo not be Lagos. I hope all of us are learning. The house of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the house of desperado. Everybody under that roof, they are desperate for power. Power. What are they doing with the power? To destroy the economy of Nigeria. The moment you give them power, the economy will go into shambles. Look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They gave him power. Dollar moved from 400 to 1,500. The bag of rice moved. Everything. Fuel price. Boom. Everything. Desperados. They don't know what to do with power. Yet, they are desperate for power.
However, they challenged her authority, insisting that she is not officially recognized.
We are controlled by our own Iyeki, not Iyaloja. We don't have anything to do with Iyaloja. Pastor Josephine has collected 1.5 from every market leader, telling them that they want to install them. Folasade's father cannot be the president. She will come and be the president of the market women. It's not done. We don't want it.
You get wetin pikin dey carry, where you go fit carry. This one, no, she not go fit carry am. Because we got constitution.
Market women not be politician. We not be politician. We come be say a politician. Now they change
The thing when they happen now, not be so it for be. It cannot hold.
The protesters marched in unity to the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) Secretariat, the Edo State Government House, and the Palace of the Oba of Benin to express their grievances.
If market leader, Iyaloja, Iyeki, whatever name you might call it in where you came from, is politicized in Lagos, here is different. This is one of the things that is making us stick in culture, in tradition. We do things differently, and this is why they called us Credo of Black Civilization. Nobody can politicize Iyeki in Edo State. And once again, I just want Mondo Bebolo to speak up, so long as this issue is gaining so much momentum at the moment. Nobody disregard the words of our revered monarch and go scot-free. You frown at it from the onset. You went ahead and do your coronation. And today, Edo, those who so much believe in our custom and tradition worldwide are frowning against it. And I just want to believe whatever plans they have is self-defeat at the moment, and it will not stand the test of time. The Iyeki that we know are still very much valid, and those are the valuable ones that the monarch recognize and will always use, so long as the tradition of the land and the coordination of our various markets are concerned. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, you can't use Benin as a guinea pig just to test run whatever illegal activities you want to do. I believe other states are waiting at the moment